Good morning to Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and welcome to another episode of
Hirewell's Weekly Jobs Update.
I'm your host, Ryan Brown, and we are bringing a very special holiday edition of the Hirewell Weekly Jobs Update to you this week. I am joined by a few of my colleagues in their full holiday garb, so welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Well, it has been a really busy December over here at Hirewell with a ton of jobs that we've been working on. So it's great to see that the market keeps picking up. So without further ado, I will toss it over to my colleagues to talk about this week's hottest jobs that they're working on. So Matt, do you want to start us off?
Sure. No, that's appreciate you having me on. Wanted to talk about a couple different opportunities I'm working on with a global management consulting firm that's really focused on digital transformations, technology transformations. They've recently kind of broken up their business model a little bit to focus more on digital marketing and customer experience. And we're working with the managing partner of that group to build up the technical capabilities of that team. So we actually have a couple positions right now, 2 technical directors and a director of optimization and analytics that are going to be focused on building up the design, the architecture, the delivery capabilities for this team, and really being able to work with a lot of high-level clients and stakeholders to deliver these implementations. So the first tech director is more content-focused, working on CMS systems, your AEMs, your EPA servers, stuff like that. While the second one's a little bit more focused on e-commerce or commerce tools. The company is moving towards a headless approach. There's a lot that they're looking to do and innovate with their clients. So really looking for high-level, high-energy leaders that are going to be able to lean on their technical chops to lead a delivery team, but at the same time, be able to work with client stakeholders, make sure that they are creating a strong technical roadmap, walking their clients through it, and delivering from that perspective too. So team's going to be growing probably another, 15 to 20 over the next, quarter or so. So they're certainly in growth mode right now. And for 2021, for sure, they're going to be fully remote, or, they're looking at, people across the nation. They're not limiting themselves to just the Chicagoland area. So a lot of exciting stuff going on. If you're interested in hearing more, shoot me a note at mtokarz@hirewell.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Matt. Alex, what's going on in technology?
Hello, how are you? So we are working with it's an established but pretty significantly growing SaaS company that specializes in the life sciences space. They're looking for a senior software architect who will be focused predominantly on functional programming with Clojure. So this will be a lead, very hands-on role, but also looking for someone who is comfortable with mentoring, coaching, and can really help to elevate like an internal culture and help to accelerate, careers of other engineers and all that below them. So the company has done very well this year throughout the pandemic. They've actually moved to an entirely remote sort of setup. So they're based out of Chicago, but they're targeting anywhere in the U.S. for these folks. Clojure tends to be a little bit tougher to find. So they're open to anywhere to find the help that they need. But if it sounds like something that could be of interest to you, shoot me an email at alex@hirewell.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Alex. And Eliza is a new employee over here at Hirewell. She's joined the HR team this year. We're very happy to have her. It's her first live, so welcome. You came decked out. What do you have for us on the HR front?
Well, first off, thanks for having me on. Really excited to be here. There is a lot going on in the HR world, but I do want to highlight one position that we do have. A client of ours located in Hotchkins, Illinois, it's like close to the LaGrange area. They are a beauty packaging company, and they're looking to hire an HRIS analyst to join their HR team. They're looking for someone with 2 to 3 years of experience, and they are going to be migrating from ADP to Ceridian. So they're looking for someone with some sort of systems experience. You don't necessarily need to have Ceridian, but it definitely will be an added bonus. So if you or anyone you know seems like a good fit for this, shoot me an email at eliza@hirewell.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you all for joining me today. To our viewers, if you want to leave some comments on who had the best holiday garb, feel free to. We would love to hear your input on that. But that concludes this week's Hirewell Weekly Jobs Update. We're wishing you happy holidays, stay safe and healthy, and we will see you next Wednesday around 9:15. Have a good one, everyone.
See ya.
Happy holidays.